What's up, everyone? Pokemon Star Neo, and yes, we are back at it. So there are a few items we need to get while we are here. Let me switch this around. Docky, you put in so much good work in the last episode. But yeah, before we leave Vermilion City, we have some business. First off, we need the Versaseer. The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I wanted to battle certain people over and over and over and over again, too. So I've been giving these away. Please take one. It's the Versaseeker. Use that device and you'll find trainers looking for a rematch. You have to charge its battery to use it, though, which basically means you just walk. Alright, we also need, so remember that bike is like $1,000, or, yeah, $1,000. $1 million? Well, how we are able to, afford that bike is through, generational wealth. And we're given to it by this old man. I chair the Pokemon, oh wait, I chair as in the... I chair the Pokemon fan club. I raise money. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, did you come to hear about my Pokemon? Yes. I must listen to your story. Good. Then listen up. My favorite, Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly love it. Hug it when sleeping. Warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Whoops, look at the time. I kept you too long. It's only been a couple seconds, but okay. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Yay, bike voucher. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bike free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Fearow will fly me anywhere I need to go. So, I have no need for a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Alright. Yay, so now we got all that. Might as well hit the shop. So I think it's weird because there's no Pokemart outside of the cave we need to go through. So we'll get a decent chunk here. We'll get a few Pokeballs. We'll go 10. And then, hold on, how are we doing on... I don't need Iceal. Awakenings, I think we'll be fine. Paralyzal, yeah. And then antidotes, we're good on those. Yeah, just because I know the one cave we're going to will take a while, so yeah. What are you doing? Oh, hello, Neo. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aides. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package for you from Professor Oak for you, Neo. He said he'd look for you on around Route 2, Neo. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. I will. Alright, so... we have to make our way back to Cerulean City. Can't go through there because... Actually, why can't we go here? What's their excuse? I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh wait there, the road's closed. Why? It just is. Okay, boomer. Alright, so I'm gonna go through here. I'm just gonna press A throughout, just in case we run into something. So I don't have the item finder. I'm just gonna go. Oh, it's not as long as I remembered. Alright, underground path, we are out. Alright, we're on Route 5. Now we're gonna make our way uptown. We don't really need to go to Cerulean City, except for the bike. I was about to skip it all over again. Silly me. Alright, time to get our bike. I want to ride my bicycle. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. You just lost, like, yeah, a lot of money by doing that. Like $10,000, basically, if we adjust it from Pokemon money. Oh, wait, no, you lost way more than that. God, whoever gave you that, whoever thought of that promotion was not thinking it through. All right, go through here. I don't want to barge through someone's house again if I don't need to. Also, we might fall off the cliff, because I've proven that is an issue for me. So actually, we might as well go to the bike and register it. Have it as select. Just this. Nice. We will need that for a road of cycling later. All right, here we are. New encounter. Who's this? Oh, we don't get to catch something quite yet. All right, Jojo. Hope you're ready. Our next encounter. You have Pokemon with you? You're mine. All right, bring it on. Now that we don't have to switch train or anything like that, we're gonna be golden. All right, Gust. All right, you're gonna try to do the stun spore. Not today. Do need to look up when we get wing attack, because Gust, it's not gonna do it, especially when we have we're gonna be facing Erica in the next gym. All right, Bellsprout is almost down. What you got? Sleep powder. All right. What should we do? We have the awakening, right? We should have an awakening. Yeah. You know what? I don't want to use that as my healing item, though. I think it's all just, like, grass-type Pokemon here. But just to be safe... Okay, it's 2 turns. It's gonna keep growing. Alright. I get it. Okay, that's 3 turns, Jojo. Alright. Okay, so I guess it's 4 turns. Wrap. Thankfully that is not a, it's not a special move. Alright, now you wake up. Well, bam. Bellsprout is down. We are free from the wrap. And then level 21. Very nice. Alright, who's next? Another Oddish. Alright, hopefully this is just going to be a one-hit KO now. It's not. Poison Powder does miss. We're going to Gust. Alright, good for us. Take that down and we just have one more. It's another Bellsprout. Now, this almost KO'd the other one, so maybe, just maybe, yeah, we take it down. Nice. Alright, we beat Jojo. Bye, Alicia. You deceived me. How did I deceive you? Elaborate. The tunnel coming up is pitch black inside. You'll need Flash to get through there. That, or you just follow the walls. So I really don't. Alright, ooh, we get Aerial Ace. I feel like we were just talking about this. I feel like I gotta put this on. Actually, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm used to TMs being its own little area. So here we are with Aerial Ace. You two can learn it. You might actually benefit from it a little more just because you're weak to grass. This could actually help you out. But you get it in its same type attack bonus. I think maybe... I'll sit on it for now. Alright, you're a mountaineer. A mountaineer. Alright, we could use some exercise. Midoriya, it's been a minute. Wahaha! Great, I was bored. Alright, Machop. Could have probably had my birdie boy out, but no need. Alright, you're gonna use Seismic Toss. That is a little scary in this generation because it is basically what if you don't know, whatever the whatever the user's level is how much damage it does. Alright, Midoriya, going good. And then Onyx. Nice. Razor Leaf. Hiya. Very good. Alright. We beat Jeremy. Keep it coming. Oh wait, I don't have any Pokemon left. I'm usually used to like one word from these people. Alright, we got this counter. Or we have this trainer right here. I'm going to Ragyo. I have a feeling... Is it going to be, the Nidorans? Alright, no, Growlithe. Well, we have a very high special, so that's fine. Special defense. You're gonna Leer. Okay, we may struggle on that point. You might also know Bite, which is not great. So, for that reason, I'm gonna go out into Nami. Intimidate you. Alright. We're gonna Bite. Doesn't do enough. Odor Sleuth. Alright. We're gonna Bite again. Now we'll take it out. Who's up next? Charmander. Bite again. And take it. Metal Claw. Interesting choice. I would at least try and get the burn from Ember, potentially. Alright, bye Charmander. Alright. Out like a light. Dang. Alright, we have a bug catcher. Jojo, if you will do the honors. I got early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Alright, let's see what you got. A Beedrill. I don't think, well, Gus isn't a great attack. But, yeah. Fury attack, you will miss. Bye-bye, Beedrill. I do miss Soyphone though. She was good for her time. Alright, we level up. Very nice. And then another Beedrill. Alright, can this be enough to knock it out in one shot? It is with a critical hit. Very good. Jojo gets jealous. She's like, he's like, you do what? You're talking about other Pokemon about me? Instead of me? How dare. Alright, speaking of which, we do get a new encounter here. Uh, forget who we get. We're just gonna save. I'm nervous, y'all. I think we can get meter. I'll look it up if we don't get something new in the first couple. All right, Sandshrew, dupes. All right, and this is a Rattata, dupes as well. If it is something, if I don't see this one, I will look up what else we can get. Spearow. We technically could. Ours is with the Angels right now, but it is something I had already. All right, I'm gonna look it up right now. Route are we on? I know we're next to Cerulean City. Let's go to Cerulean. All right, east on Route 9. Oh, well, looks like I can only get those 3 Pokemon. Yep. So, not really a new encounter here. However, we might as well just pick up a Spearow. So yeah. We use a good old-fashioned tackle. Only reason I want to do that is power in the PC. We will probably name you My2. We'll use a Pokeball. I don't want to use any of the Great Balls just yet. Alright, that did not work. Heck. Listen, I am being so gracious right now. I don't need this. I don't need this encounter. I'm doing you a favor. Alright, there we go. Yes. I believe in the next route we will. I'll have the app on standby just to be sure. Alright, Spearow's caught. Yeah, you're gonna be My2. And then space 2. Alright. Feel like since we did all that, we will heal up and then we'll go about. I think the next route we can get one of the Nidorans. Alright, get us some healing up. And then we'll be on our way again into the unknown. Gotta cut. All right. So we faced you. I'm gonna go over here. What's down this way? Oh. Pokeball. Go into Midoriya. So we face them. Ha ha ha, bring it on. Alright, Mr. Allen, bring your Geodude. I'm always going to be a little worried because of... I don't know when Geodudes learn self-destruct. I think Geodude also gets dirty in this generation? Onyx, good. I don't know. I don't know if the devs would be that... I mean, this is Gen 1. They're not as... what's the right word? They don't pull their punches as much as they do in later generations. Not to say that it's like easier, quote unquote. Haha, you beat me fair. You forgot to say and square. That annoys me. That irritates me. Alright, burn heal. be useful in the future. Alright, we got a bug boy. Go here. I feel bad. I want to use you, but probably after we face the bug boy. Alright. My super bug Pokemon. Alright, Connor. This is your super bug. I mean, that is super for Caterpie, I will say. Hiya. Bye, Felicia. Alright. What do you got? A Weedle? Now, if you had like a Cypher or a Pinsir last, I would be impressed. But I think that's too early for this. Alright, JoJo goes to 23. And then Venonat. We're gonna Gus. I do like Venonat. I like its design very much. I think it's a little underrated. Alright, Venonat is gone. Oh, just something about its design. Alright, we beat Connor. My bugs! I thought they were your super bugs. Alright, going to you. Worst comes to worst, we will swap out. Alright. I think there might be an item up here. Also, we might as well battle. I'm taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender. Might pick some flowers. No, the town. Alright, Rattata. It's pretty high. I'm gonna use Confusion, you're gonna use Quick Attack. Not great. Hyper Fang. Does a hefty chunk. And we flinched. Sorry, I heard something drop in my apartment, and I am alone. I hope it's the wind. I will be back in a second. I have returned. I also got coffee. It was indeed the wind. Alright, Sandshrew. I really need to put Water Pulse or something on you. We do flinch, that is super. Alright. Nami's getting a bit stronger. And then Ekans. Alright. I feel like I gotta put out... Well, you might know Bite. And you are... Yeah. Bite. You're gonna Leer. Gonna Bite. You're gonna Bite. See, you did have Bite. See? Wasn't just my paranoia. I might swap you out into... Alright, Sandshrew. So you have Slash? Or not Slash. I want to give you some love, but rag you. I don't want to rag yo, not rag you. Alright, Sand Attack. How about I heal it up a little bit? I'm gonna heal you up. Shrine feels bad. Scratch. Hyper Fang. And that just crits. Alright. We didn't have to do it during battle, but we did. I can't measure up. Alright. Is there any, like, item here? Eh. 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 I love how it just goes into a battle. Alright, Spiro, Ragio. Alright, we gotta get you some experience. You get growled. You can keep doing that. We're fine. We're gonna use Leer. As long as we knock you out, that should be okay. As if I spoke it into existence. And scratch. There we go. Alright, not a whole lot of experience, but experience nonetheless. Good, we got Sandshrew. Fusion. It's gonna attack. Now that is Gonzo. It should be Gonzo, come on. We gotta work on your damage rolls, my dude. Confusion will miss. Alright, there we go. And we take that down. Nice. Alright, we got you. We got a rock climber. Going to Midoriya. It might have Machop at the same time. Are you a one I can battle? Haha! Aren't you a little toughie? The non-stationary trainers throw me off unless it's a pattern. Geodude. Gonna use Razor Leaf. There we go. Another Geodude. I don't feel too bad about using Midoriya a lot here, mostly because it's not going to be a go-to choice for me when it comes to the next gym. Machop. Still going to Razor Leaf. Just because I have things that could handle it a little better, such as my... So I have Drowsy, which it's either 36 or 28 where it evolves. And then obviously I have Pidgeotto. What's that? I have a Pidgeotto! It's not what I was supposed to like. Haha. Kids should be tough. They should be. Alright, we got another trainer here. Let's go into Ragyo. Alright, Super Potion. Alright, there's... Oh, wait, we can leave. Don't you dare patronize me! I wasn't. I was just walking. You have a Meowth. I like how I say I don't need to switch train, and then it's exactly what I do. Alright, we'll get that Intimidate off. Very nice. Payday. Ooh, does that mean we get more money after this? I do like money. Money is very nice. Did have Bite. Payday. Alright, Bite once more. And Ragyo levels up. Alright, and we beat Caitlyn. No, you're too much. Alright. Cool story. Alright. Are we in a new route here? Alright, Route 10. Now, let me see what we can encounter. There is... let's see. there is on Route 10 some water we can, in case we can't get an encounter right now. So we can get a Voltorb, which is very nice. Yeah. I don't know when we get the Nidorans in this game. But yeah, so we could potentially have a Voltorb. Are you going to take someone's place on the team? It's not a pressing matter. Alright. I will just still fight these just for the experience. Sand attack. Seem to be pretty low, too. Damn. Where's that Voltorb? Spearow. Confusion. Does a hefty chunk. Alright. And one more. This should be it. There we go. As if we called it into existence. We willed it to be. We're going to use Hypnosis. My worry is that we don't really have any. We're at a weird spot. I think we'll do this. If it doesn't work. It does. Cool. Voltorb. We just need a ball. Could call you Choji too. Let's see, ball. Alright, and you're non-gender specific too, so I think we'll be... Who's the... We have someone from Demon Slayer. What's her name? Susamaru. She's the one that throws all the balls, so Susamaru. Susamaru. Nice. No pressure to put you in at the moment. But yes. We do have ourselves Pokemon Center. It's still a little early in the episode, so we can start making our way through the rock tunnel. I think we have an escape rope or two, just in case things go a little south. Let me see. Yeah, we have to. Now we could use cut, however, there is a battle here. And we're not going to shy away for a battle. I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. And there's some tough cookies out there, so I understand. Alright, Heidi. Yeah, Pikachu. Ragyo. Confusion, you're gonna use your quick attack. Again, there, you're gonna use your double teams? No. Oh, wait. We had to deal that so much with Lieutenant Surge. Alright, Thunder Wave. Alright. We miss. Why are you giving me so much trouble? Ah! This stupid Pikachu. Stop. Oh my god! Slam! I need an adult, y'all. I need an adult. You know what? No, we are going to go into Daki. We try to be reasonable. Attack. Critical hits. Use dig. Attack. Keep using quick attack. Or at least use it for this time. Very nice. Do hit with the dig. Alright. Clefairy. We're gonna dig. Well, there's no other target. Follow Me is a great move, Clefairy. I have a Clefairy that uses Follow Me in VGC. However, in singles, it's not very useful. Dig. Is that enough? No. Because you're paralyzed and stuff, I still feel like I need to attack. Scratch. There we go. Alright. Daki's getting closer to evolving. Or not evolving, leveling up. Is there anything else over here? No. Alright. We're about to enter the rock tunnel. I need to heal up before we do that. We will get a new encounter. I believe it's Zubanji. I need to look up, just because Ryan is scared, about a certain rock and seeing if it is able to explode. Ooh, okay, so we could get Mankey here, or Machamp. We could get our fighting type. I'm hoping Mankey. Alright. Let us look real quick. It does learn Self-Destruct at level 21. And it can learn Sturdy. So, if we run into one of those, we will run away. Oh, Neo, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides from... if your Pokédex has complete data of 20 species, I'm supposed to reward you from Professor Oak. He entrusted me with the Everstone. So, Neo, let me ask you, have you gathered enough data for 20 kinds of Pokemon? I have. Great, you own 21. Congratulations. Alright, thank you. However, at times, it may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. In that case, give the Everstone to that Pokemon. It will prevent the evolution according to the professor. Alright, what about you? The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Every type is stronger than... Yeah. Alright, I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. Yeah, that is... I wouldn't say they haunt the town. A nugget is totally useless, so I sold it for $5,000. That ain't bad. Alright, let's see what our encounter is here. Rock tunnel. Alright. We are not using flash, so... See what our encounter is. It is a Geodude at level 17, so we don't have to worry about explosions. Hypnosis will miss. Magnitude. Oh god, not Magnitude. Oh crap. I'm gonna go out into Midoriya. We're gonna have to do a bit of a slow burn here. Rock Throw. It will miss. I'm gonna Leech Seed. We'll do some chip damage to it. Defense Curl. Engage your defenses. I might try Sleep Powder just so it's easier. I really wanted the Mankey. But it's okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see if it catches. Yes, Geodude. Alright, I feel like I have to go in the same route of Demon Slayer. I'm gonna go with the Stone Hashira. Yome. It's been a while since I've heard his name out loud. Alright, Yome. Do-do-do. Alright. Going to Bill's PC. Do I want to heal? How many? We got a lot of super potions, so we'll just heal there. Alright. Now we can focus on progressing. We did run into someone. Pokemon fight! Ready? Go! Alright. Cubone. The lonely Pokemon. Alright, we're getting Confusion. It's not going to do a whole lot. Headbutt. That does a lot. I'm going to you. Get that Intimidate off. It's also flying type, so we'll resist some stuff. You're getting pumped. So am I. Fight. Headbutt. Critical hit. We're gonna use Tackle. You miss? Come on! What are we doing? Not me. Clear. Need to see level up wise. What do you get later? Alright, 213. Slowpoke comes out. Bite will be great here. Half its health. It flinches. Excellent. Alright, and then Slowpoke is donezo. We beat Ashton. Game over. Alright, I might go back and heal. Just cause we are this close. Got about... we have about 15 minutes until an hour. A little more. Do I think I can clear the rock tunnel before then? We will find out. I think if we get to a certain point, I might stop halfway through. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, who we got? Mankey. I really wanted a Mankey. Alright, it's not enough. Low kick. Use Fury Swipes. Mankey goes down. I will say, because we don't have Midoriya might be my best bets. It's between you and Daki as leads. But you resist most of the moves. Chew. So yeah, we kind of have to feel our way around. No. I could, in theory... Alright, there we go. Deeper into the rock tunnel. Alright. Yeah, the wall trick is the best way to go about it if you don't want to use a move for slash. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. Cool. Alright, Winston, you got a Slowpoke. At level 25, that is very impressive. We have to go out into Nami because of confusion. Yeah. And we get confused ourselves. Come on, Nami. Not great damage. We do flinch, which is good. We snap out confusion. And it lives on a sliver of health. And it gets a crit. Alright, bye. Bye, Felicia. The rock tunnel might be tougher than I expected. Alright, we beat Winston. We got 12 of these left. We're just gonna use it. I am debating whether or not to use... Well... Can you even learn Water Pulse? You can't. Just because I need a Water-type move on you. Good. So once we get Surf, we won't need it as much. Alright. See a Geodude. Razor Leaf. It's a nice little HP. Alright. Run into this happy camper. Alright, so Martha. Why did you say that name? Okay. I will actually swap into... We're gonna go JoJo. What do you got? Sweet Scent. If you have a bunch of grass Pokemon, I am going to use the Super Potion on Ragyo. Poison Powder. Ideal. I will admit. I'm gonna Gust. That was a good amount. We're gonna Sweet Sven again. The good news is when we swap, it won't use something to inflict status because it already thinks that it is poisoned. Alright, so Bulbasaur. Hurt by poison. You do know Tackle and some other fun moves. Vine Whip. Okay, we handled that fairly well. Fusion. Alright, Razor Leaf will hit. Alright, Confusion again. Poison Powder. So much poison. My gosh. Alright. And then that will knock out the Bulbasaur. We are, This cave has shown itself to be... Oh, I lost. A little scary. And then I know it's like, what, 3 levels Heal. All right. We gotta go. Gotta keep going. All right, Geodude. We're gonna run from some of these, mostly because we need to save our HP. All right, scientists, bro. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? I do. I very much do. I had a Mimikyu hat the other day. All right, Charmander. Not what I want to see. All right, we're going to Gyarados. I probably could have gone into Sand Slash as well, but I was like, okay, so we're getting smoke screened. A Water Pulse here. And it Okos. Nice. And then you have a second Pokemon, Cubone. Since we're here, Water Pulse. Very good. Alright, Nami, put in the work, leveling up. And we beat Steve. Well, that's that. I do like your cosplay. I don't know why you're wearing a lab coat as well, but you know, I dig the vibe. All right, we're gonna run away. I feel if we want to, we can use a repel. The only... Do we have any? No, I don't think we do. Oh, well. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. I was about to say, my Pokemon techniques will have you crying. I hope that's not what you... I hope... Alright, Geodude. I hope that's not what you... I hope you're not doing what I think you're doing. I'm gonna Razor Leaf. Okay. If that was Surdy self-destruct, that would leave me crying. Alan, I give you you're a better technician. Alrighty. We are feeling the walls. We should be... Okay, Zubat. I think one of the good things of like not using repels and stuff is, especially since we're doing a lock, we can reach. All right. We have a hiker here. Tunnel goes a long way, kid. Yes, I know. All right, Geodude. We're gonna not Leech Life, Razor Leaf here. Alright, that's down. Midoriya is putting in the finest of work. Geodude also comes out. It's at 21 where it learns self-destruct, so the fact that they're all lower than that gives me some rest. So it can ease my mind a little bit. And boy, does it need easing. Alright, Geodude again. Alright, who's next? Another Geodude? Machop. We love the break-in formula. I'm gonna Razor Leaf. And, oh wait, it still lives. Just gonna do a hefty chunk with that Seismic Toss. And then Machop is down. Lenny. Feel bad that it's just leading. But it's doing really good work. Alright, we'll heal up a little bit. Izune's not getting too much screen time. Just it's a rough area for them. Let's lead. You know what? Let's lead. My one worry is if you face a Geodude, Magnitude will still hit you underground. Alright. I think it's like 3 different, not floors, but areas. They say it goes a long way. Alright, do that. Yeah. Alright, we're going down. Ooh, we got a Pokeball right here. I think once we... Okay, another escape rope, if need be. I don't think we need it, though. So I'm gonna go the other way. Alright, another path. We're stopped by a mountain man. Maybe I'm lost. You know, this is fair. Onyx. Get that Intimidate off. Water Pulse. Alright, O code 360, no scope. Alright, another Onyx. Critical hit, just to rub salt in the wounds. Alright, here's next. A Geodude. Alright. Very nice, we defeated his Pokemon relatively easily. Oliver, ease up! What am I doing? Which way is out? Bro, if you want to follow me, we can. I don't mind a buddy. I am lost as well. I don't want to say I'm cheap, but I was like, you know, Flash won't... You know, it's the whole thing about using HMs. It's a quality of life, but, you know, it makes it a little more fun not knowing where it is. I might be lost, but I have no idea. I can imagine. Alright, another tunnel. Alright, I think we are... Oh, we already went down this route. We just faced that dude. So yeah, we are also lost. Whoops. Oh god, we're almost away, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go down. Chop. Yeah. It was like follow the walls, and I don't do that. But it's okay. We're fine. Alright. We're getting closer. I can taste it. And it tastes like lavender. Alright, we get the Intimidate off. Do-do-do. And then there's the Zubat. Alright. Feel like it's right around the corner. It's not. Okay. Intimidate. I remember a lot of rocks here. Is this the same area where we came down? Oh no. We may be lost, y'all. Yeah, it's a level. And then we might fight some trainers we wouldn't have otherwise. Let's see. I know I went to go check on something, so I think we're decent on time. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. So we have to go this way. Say if I get to 110 when I'm recording, I might escape rope out and then try again. The next episode. We're gonna run. Alright, we're following the walls. We're doing the wall trick. That's an item, so we're gonna do a revive. That would be so nice if I was able to faint. Not faint. Alright. Run. Yeah, have we faced you? We have. We are in circles right now. Alright. Onyx. Not good. Faced you? Oh dear. Is the wall trick failing me? I think it is. Oh no. Oh gosh. Because we just came down there. Thing is, am I getting more lost or am I on the right track? You know what? Let's go back up. I'm gonna go south. I'm gonna go to the left. There is no left. Oh no, I am hopelessly lost in the rock tunnel. I was making fun of the one guy, and now it's happened to me. I need an adult. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay. New trainer. Outside, like you need to show me outsiders like you need to show me respect. I will. I will respect you with an honorable, fair Pokemon battle. Geodude that may be able to explode. Water Pulse. Critical hit. No, I'm getting all the Graveler. Oh heck no. Heck no. Okay. Sturdy's a really good move, so I don't know if they would just give it to or ability Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage, that would be lovely. Gonna get rid of Splash. Oh. So that will do guaranteed damage to Pokemon. We beat Lucas. I give. Alright. Think we are making progress. Alright. Yep, if we're battling trainers, that's a good sign. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs and trail markers. I don't have that luxury in this game, Sophia. Okay. Bring your Jigglypuff. Alright, Water Pulse. Fence Curl. Alright. What's your next Pokemon? It's gonna be a Pidgey. Sorry, Joe. Get a Sand Attack. Well, that's no fun. We're getting low on the Water Pulses. And who is next? Meowth, that's right. Alright, we're about half... Oh, and we miss. Scratch. Water Pulse. Hi-ya. And we confuse. Hit yourself? No. We would not have been that lucky. Bye. Alright. We beat Sophia. Oh, I did my best. Here you are, just trying to mock me for not having game mechanics that are not in here. I would totally track my stuff if I had the proper tools. Also, if we're both laying down sticks and stuff, how do we know that we're going about it the right way? Alright, we're a little over 110. At least we're making progress. If I wasn't... Okay, I think... If I wasn't, then I think it would have been a different story. Alright, another trainer. Haha! Can you beat my power? I'm pretty sure I can. I'm not trying to be that guy, but... Oh, yeah, this is a long route, so we'll have the different encounters coming at you. Geodude. So Nami and Ivysaur, Midoriya will probably be a little over leveled by the end of this. I mean, the good thing about Nami is that her, because she's part flying type, it would be neutral damage she's hit by grass. Whoops. Alright. No. Alright, we're getting there. It's a longer episode than I thought, but we were in a weird spot where it was like, we were kind of like short through, but also want to see if we can get okay. Out of this corner. Guy there. Intimidate. Run. I don't think we've been through here. About to see. Okay, new trainer, that's great. Don't think anything funny in the dark. Don't try anything funny in the dark. Listen, I'm just trying to get out of here. All right, Leah. All right, Bellsprout. I can switch into Ragyo for that. Poison powder, not good. Fusion. Alright, you're gonna be stacking some damage on me. We'll probably have to switch out. We don't have any full restores or anything, so it's either one or the other. What is it? Clefairy. Yeah. Who can use some exercise? Mizune. Mizune has been very neglected this episode. Minimize. Oh no, you're gonna be one of those people. We're gonna use cut because I know Hyper Fang can miss. Critical hit. Nice. Alright, we beat Leah. It was too dark. I getcha. We shall heal up. We at the very least need to take care of your poison. Oh no, this might be an hour 30. This may have been split into 2 episodes if that is the case. If it goes to an hour 30, and in my recording time, I think I will try and split this up into 2. So you might see like a intro or outro for me. That looks a little separated. Alright. Hold on, let's go this way. There might be something. No. Alright. Alright, another battle. I came this far looking for wild Pokemon. I mean, you got some cool stuff here. So, you know, good idea. Meowth. Intimidate off. Probably swap into... Mizune needs more exercise. Because I feel like we're just close enough to leave. Alright, 147, 147. Oddish. I feel good being in here. Sweet scent. Quick attack. feel Mizune could also help us out in the gym against Erica. Not a go-to by any means, but it's you know, it is power. It's stab normal, which is good. We beat Dana. I'm out of Pokemon. It happens to the best of us. Alright. We made it out! Alright, it looks like we're not going to split this into 2 episodes, as I thought we would. Anyway, that's it for this video. We made quite a bit of headway, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I shall see you all in the next episode. Peace.